Dr. L. Hanumanthaya ji.
The National Institute of Pharmaceutical Education and Research Amendment Bill 2021. Sir, this purpose of the bill is 6 additional national institutes of pharmaceutical and research institutions of national importance, because pharmaceutical is one of the very important area in a country like us with 135 crore people. Sir, I wanted to suggest the proposed council has been empowered with excessive powers with regard to financial, administrative and managerial matters of these institutes, which has to be looked into very carefully. Sir, this potentially compromises on the institute's autonomy, as the council is mostly composed of central government bureaucrats, which has to be taken care, and some of the MPs are also accommodated, wherein it may take decisions that may not be in the particular institute's best interest. That is what I sincerely feel. Sir, issue number 2, omission of provision for SC/ST board members. Sir, in the earlier act, the Parent Act required at least one public person or a social worker from scheduled caste or scheduled tribe to be in the board of governors. Sir, I don't know. However, this bill removes this requirement. Sir, I request Honorable Minister, please include this. One SC/ST who is qualified. You find lot of qualified people across the country to be included in this board of governors so that they will be represented properly. I request you to include this, sir. Sir, the committee recommends that nominated MPs to the council should have experience in medical and pharmaceutical fields, and the council should meet at least once every 6 months instead of once in a year. Sir, this bill makes the provision of meeting once in a year. Sir, which will be the working of the committee and the institute will be hampered if you meet once in a year. So I request the provision should be made at least twice a year the committee should meet. Sir, we should also observe the reports of the CAG and the reports of the budgetary constraints to this, which I should bring to your kind notice. Sir, the CAG report 2020 for 6 National Institute of Pharmaceutical Education and Research says, which established in 2007, says, sir, the constitution of boards of governors for the 6 new national institutes initiated in July 2015. Sir, it is very sad to note 6 boards were constituted only in the year 2019. Sir, 4 years, 2015 to 2019, it was just in the process. Sir, I just did not understand how the autonomy has been respected and how the working of these national institutes are functioning when you started appointing the board of directors for more than 5 years. See, that has to be taken care immediately. That is very, very important. So the Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizers was silent on the reasons for the delay in constituting the board of governors. Whether the bureaucrats are making the mistake or the board of governors have not met for 4 years or 5 years, even after they have met, why the boards have not constituted has to be known. And a reason has to be found out why this delay has been taken place. By this delay, sir, the autonomy of the institute is severely hampered. And I don't understand how the research will going on in this kind of situation. Sir, the second point, despite being in operation for more than 10 years, 6 new national institutes have been functioning from the rented premises. Sir, in some cases, the state governments have given the land. In some cases, they are running in the rented and not even rented in the other places where the national institutes should not be there. Sir, I am astonished to note this. Availability of quality infrastructure facilities for the students and the faculty is totally absent. I think even after 10 years, if we cannot bring out a good infrastructure to the institutes of national importance, I don't understand how this is working out in other universities and other institutes like this. Sir, this is my earnest appeal. You must take up the building of infrastructure, permanent campus as priority. Otherwise, the institute of national importance will not have any meaning. That has to be taken up seriously, sir. Sir, the many institutes out of these institutes which have started 10 years back are running our contract teachers, sir. Sir, I don't understand. See, an institute of national importance cannot have permanent lecturers, cannot have permanent professors. How the research will be taken place? How the research will work out? And how the students will have proper guidance in that research? See, that is why I request the government, please take up appointment of teachers for the national important, not only to the national important institutes. Sir, I must also bring to the notice of this August House, in our higher education, lakhs of teachers are working on contractual basis. In most of the universities, in most of the IITs, in most of the IIMs, I don't understand, contract teachers are working and the quality hampers. Sir, here, there are only 8 national important institutes which you have taken up through this bill. I request you, give the importance in the appointment of teachers and professors as a priority so that our research will definitely be a quality research. Otherwise, it will not be a quality research, sir. Sir, central government, whenever they announce the national important institutes, I wanted to tell there should not be any budgetary constraints. But in this, sir, I don't understand in the financial year 2020-22, the National Institute of Pharmaceutical Education and Research, the money allotted is only 215.34 crores, which amounts to rupees 30 crore for each institutes, which are 7. Sir, I just wanted to know from you, out of 30 crore, what is the budget allotted for the salary? What is the budget allotted for the infrastructure? And what is the budget allotted for the research and other activities? When this is hampering, when you are not giving sufficient funds to research and not appointing proper teachers and not giving proper infrastructure, how the research can happen in its full speed? This is another important question which is to be answered. Sir, the standing committee.
Honorable member, please start concluding.
Sir, I'll in two minutes, sir. Sir, the standing committee of the chemical and fertilizers in 2019 recommended for 450 crores. I request you, sir, at least the standing committee's recommendation has to be honored, and please see that 450 crores rupees has been to be sanctioned to this institute so that they can have their activities, research activities in the full swing. Sir, the research paper published and patents awarded, poor placement of students. Sir, there is only 20% students have been placed, which is very sad part, sir. Sir, these kind of institutes, we expect 100% placements. Otherwise, the national importance of the institutes will not work, will not be taken seriously by anybody. Only 20% of the students have got the placement. Sir, you should have an account of these institutes. See that all the students should get the placements every year. And as it is, sir, you have only 1,185 students who have been admitted to this. I request in this kind of area, we should have more provision for more students to engage themselves in the research and studies so that it will help the country. So, at the last, sir, the National Importance Institute should not be like other universities. You should give them full placement of staff, sufficient money to research, and first of all, please see that all infrastructure, permanent campuses are come into existence at the earliest. This is very much required. If this can be done, the meaning of national importance institutes will have some meaning, and there will be a quality research and quality education will be there in this institute, which is very, very important to the future India, which is going to be a healthcare India in the future days. Thank you very much.